Now it's coming back, we can steal it. If we bridge this gap, I can see you through the curtains of the waterfall. When I lost it, yeah, you held my hand, but I tossed it. Didn't understand you were waiting as I dove into the waterfall. So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo. Can you feel miles away, miles away, miles away? Can you feel well, we rushed it, moving way too fast, and we crushed it, but it's in the past. We can make this leap through the curtains of the waterfall. So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo. Can you feel miles away, miles away, miles away? Can you feel well, I'm just a boy with a broken toy, all lost and coy. So it's here I stand as a broken man, but I found my friend. Now I'm falling down through the crashing sound, and you come around, and you rush to me, and it sets us free. So I fall to my knees. So say Geronimo, 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 say Geronimo. Sounds alright, sounds alright, sounds alright. Say Geronimo, make this thing, make this thing, make this thing, make this thing.
Before we begin, I would like to thank all of our bigs on the behalf of the entire pledge class. Without their endless support, we would not be where we are at this point in the semester. With that being said, we are going to take this time to thank the other active members that have really made a difference in our pledge experience.
I would like to thank Delaney Rader. Delaney, I met with you during one of the most stressful weeks of my life. I had 3 exams, 3 interviews I had to complete, and I was applying to Eller. You really went above and beyond and gave me your time to help me through this process, and you really set me up for success, so thank you.
I wanted to thank Connor Field. You really helped me feel comfortable through the rush events, and I really felt like I found a belonging in this chapter. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Nora Al-Qassad for showing me what really self-awareness is and to be aware of everything around us, and for really having someone that I can bond with my passion for fashion.
I want to thank Laura Kahn for all of your help this semester and for always sending me positive text messages and being there for me. Love you.
Hi, I would like to thank Emily Sheen. Emily, thank you so much for helping me through my mid-semester crisis of changing my major and sitting down with me for 2 hours on the Friday before spring break to really discuss why math was a good fit for me. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Coley Page. Coley, thank you so much for keeping an uplifting spirit during the entire pledge process. You really motivated me to stay positive and just keep a good spirit. Thank you so much. Love you.
I'd like to thank Brandon Hecky, first on behalf of our whole pledge class. We're so grateful for all the time that you dedicated to us. And second, I'd like to thank you for always having faith in me and picking me up when I most needed it.
So the person I want to thank goes beyond his role as an active to really help me out, and I wouldn't be here without him today. He truly defines what brotherhood is. Kevin Kitty Soros, you are one of my best friends, and I love you, bro.
I'd like to thank Peter Wren. Peter, thank you so much for being such a positive force throughout this entire pledge semester. Really learned a lot about work-life balance from you, and you've really made this process really, really worthwhile. Thank you.
So, I'd like to thank Garrett for all those late night missions, all those road trips, keeping me busy with Duke. Coley gets an honorable mention.
Thank you, Otha Wilbur, for making me realize I can be myself.
I wanted to thank Brittany Rudolph. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. You are the most amazing person ever. From our Sonic runs to our gossiping at work, I love you so much. Thank you for being here for me. I'd like to thank Shayna Morgan because as one of our PICs and my great-great-grandbig, you've been with me through every step of the process, and I'm so glad we got so close this semester because I honestly couldn't have done it without you.
I would like to thank Olivia Cleaney. Liv, you're truly an inspiration to me, and seeing what you went through last semester and how much you gained from this process, it truly inspired me to pledge Alpha Kappa Psi, and I just want to thank you for all of your endless love and support. You're the best. Love you.
I'd like to take a second to thank Mariah. Mariah, thank you so much for starting off my pledge process in the best way possible. You were my first interview and you really set the precedent for how my whole semester was going to go. You greet me with a hug every day and I feel like you're my second big, honestly. So thank you for just being wonderful.
I want to thank Shane Sprague for not only giving me a great interview, but teaching me what it really means to be genuine. When I asked during Passover dinner what's one motto he lives by, he said just being genuine. That really hit home with me. So I want to thank you for that.
I want to thank Jason Dukoff. Jason, you've taken me under your wing and really helped me develop my interview skills. You rock, and I wish you weren't graduating.
I'd like to thank Gabe Nakovich. Thank you so much for being a huge inspiration and really pushing me to join AK Psi during Rush. If it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have been in this process. And thank you for helping me during my first interview. It was really helpful, and it's really helped me throughout this entire process. And just thank you so much for being there for me, and it's been a huge help and a huge inspiration. Thank you so much, Gabe.
I'd like to thank Allie Bergman for being a positive and genuine personality and for all the help during the pledge process. Hope to see you at Ernst & Young in 2 years.
I'd like to thank James Stewart. James, I just really wanted to tell you how appreciative I was of our interview because it was the day of the stock presentation and you could see how incredibly overwhelmed I was, and you were really able to fine-tune our interview in order to help me do the most successful stock presentation that I possibly could do, and the fact that you would do that for me and help me along in my pledge process like that really meant so much to me.
Hi, I just want to say thank you to Max Foster. You really helped me a lot on cover letter and resume building. I really look forward to hanging out with you soon.
Thank you, Austin Seals Troush. I really enjoyed getting to know you this semester. You're really helpful, and I'm looking forward to getting an AK Psi Intramural Championship the next few years.
I would like to thank Jacob Ryder. You're really the one who dragged me out to that last rush day, and I can honestly say I'm so glad you did. I would describe our relationship as you're the aloe vera to my sunburn, my dude.
I'd like to thank Alex Rodriguez. Alex, thank you so much for taking the time to get to know me this semester and really take me under your wing before you graduate. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Love you.
I'd like to take this time to thank Santiago Claire. Santi, you've been like a second big to me. You've really helped me learn more about myself and shed light on my potential, and I just wanted to thank you for all your support.
Thank you, Mike, on behalf of our whole pledge class for being the best VP mem that we could ask for, and just thank you personally for spending a lot of time with me when I felt discouraged and just encouraging me to continue with this process. We love you.
This pledge process has taught me that everyone is there for me, not only professionally, but individually.
This process has really taught me a lot about having confidence in my answers and how that can really help you in daily life and also in interviews. It actually helped me score a really great internship this summer, and I'm really proud of all the progress that we've made together.
This pledge process has taught me a lot about the importance of life balance. I've been able to balance school, work, and the pledge process.
Pledging has taught me how to collaborate and take everyone's unique perspectives to mold it into one well-oiled machine to achieve the absolute best product possible.
This pledge process has given me the true meaning of brotherhood. I'm really close to my family, and after going through this whole process, I now know that I have a family away from home.
Pledging has taught me a ton about the importance of knowing yourself. The more you know and understand yourself, the more confident you are, and confidence, I've learned, is key in being successful in everything you do.
This pledge process has really taught me about when and whether it's time to do everything. For example, in interviews you have to be professional, although sometimes you have to be casual, and there's always events where you have to do both at the same time, and it's really taught me how to do both of those very well.
Something that I've really learned throughout this pledge process is really how to push myself to my limits, and that it's really okay to fail or to stumble, because that's really when you know that you've pushed yourself that far. And from those failures, I've learned so much about myself and how to improve myself.
Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life